I started photography with a camera I borrowed from a friend in 2003. I borrowed it for a few weeks, but I kept it for almost 6 months. I was hooked. Then I bought my own SLR camera in 2004, and I've been uploading pictures online since 2005. So in these 20 years or so, photography has really shaped how I see the world. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 skills that photography has taught me. These are not photography skills, I'm talking about life skills. The first one, notice and wonder. This incredible world is changing at a pace our minds cannot even fathom. But how often do we pause and wonder, how is this all happening? Over the years, I've noticed I've started to give more credit to luck than my own skills, because I was lucky to be there with a camera in the first place. There are things that are just happening, and my job with a camera is to just document it. This understanding is not just because of photography. I believe my meditation practice has a very important role to play. Hundreds, if not thousands of elements have to come together, and then that picture will be made. I wonder, and I'm constantly amazed with every picture I take. Once you start seeing that, you don't stop at pictures alone. You start noticing how much has to go right for anything ordinary to happen at all. That has been a massive unlock. You develop gratitude, and gratitude, from everything I've read, is one of the few things that reliably makes people happier. Second, don't take the craft for granted. Practice makes you better, but don't get too comfortable. That's what I realized this year. I was home in India earlier this year, and I did some street photography while I was there. Same as I do every time I'm back. But this time, I was clearly overconfident, and I missed a lot of good shots. So many overexposed, so many of them shaken. I was just frustrated. And instead of investigating what was wrong with my settings, I kept shooting. I'll fix it in the post. Classic mistake. I was taking the craft for granted, ignoring the basics. That's just insane. A lot of it was my ego. Also, I was avoiding the frustration of figuring things out in my camera settings. But frustration leads to learning. You can't run away from it. This incident humbled me, which brings me to the third. Seek mentors. After my pictures were ruined, I was both disappointed and humbled. So I went to one of my mentors. Rajiv is an award-winning photographer from India, and I know everyone is award-winning these days, but he also teaches. He's also a faculty at some institutes in North India where he takes photography classes. We've done photo walks together. I've been learning from him for the last decade, and he has always been very generous with his time. So this time he reviewed my shots, analyzed the exposure settings, gave me very constructive feedback. And what did I learn? You can't count on an ND filter when you're simply overexposing your pictures. Fix the metering in camera first, and don't shoot on aperture priority all the time. These were the things I learned talking to my mentor Rajiv. I have mentors in other parts of my life too, but that's a story for another video. I am grateful to have mentors in my life. They accelerate the learning. 20 years of photography, and these are the 3 life skills I have learned. 1. Notice and wonder. 2. Never take the craft for granted. 3. Seek mentors. Whether you are a photographer or you're not a photographer, I'm sure these learnings will help you reach your goals. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.